The data economy is going to be a dominant feature of the world economy.
The world will be mobile, and we won't talking about 1 billion or 1.5 billion of internet users. We'll be talking about 6 billion people using their mobile to do lots of things.
I think we're going to see changes even beyond our imagination.
A smart, sustainable and inclusive Europe.
Everybody with high-speed broadband, and at least half the households in Europe not just on 30 mega but up to 100.
It also will be an enjoyable environment. If we can manage the risks and push the opportunities, then it's something that's good for our end users, consumers and people.
On the one hand, a lot different than today, and on the other hand, a lot the same.
The internet as we know it today will not exist. So we'll be much more woven into our everyday lives. If we talk about the Internet of Things, if we talk about connection of people, I believe also that it will sufficiently change democracy and the way citizens participate with their governments. And this means also for us, we have to learn to change.
We need to get every European digital. It is about not only supporting citizens, but also boosting confidence in ICT and to lift Europe's competitiveness.
If you look just 9 years out, it's going to be a fundamentally different place. If you look 10 years back, we couldn't have believed where we would be now with the level of mobile internet access that we're getting. People simply engaging in different technologies to change the way they live their lives. And I think in another 9 years' time, the pace of change is going to accelerate even more.
We will be digitally transformed. That will mean faster growth, more jobs, quicker time for market, quicker procurement opportunities. So we can have a transformed world.
It's strange, isn't it, that kind of data geeks get so passionate, but everybody should be passionate about data. It is, in a way, the new raw material of the information age. It's increasing in quantity, it's increasingly precise, and when used properly, it helps us make better decisions, provide better services.
75% of the people are concerned by the privacy issues using their mobile, and they don't see anything protecting them right now.
The opportunity now is to develop a more effective data protection framework which will help us to reach the goals of Europe 2020.
This is about an ecosystem, an internet ecosystem that requires infrastructure operators. It's going to require companies that deal with personal data, service providers, and individual users as well. So I really think there's not one entity that's going to control this. I think that people are going to be in control of a lot of their own data, but also rely on infrastructure and service providers as well.
Do these things so that people in the end, citizens, patients, end users, students if you will, can use all these benefits. So the role of the European environment should be orchestration. Don't push it, orchestrate it, and ensure that you get a lot of stakeholders joining your journey, if you will.
We have some fantastically successful companies in Europe. We have some global leaders, but it's really important we embrace the future and don't just sit in the past. And we all clearly want to do that because the value chains are changing all the time.
If we achieve the dream of every European getting digital, we will have built the economic and social foundations for the future of Europe. And that is what is motivating me in this portfolio.
The challenge for Europe today is to prepare for the future and to create a climate where our children and grandchildren can flourish and can create wealth and have a good life. And that's what the digital agenda in the end is about.